So hopefully you've seen my other video where I'm kind of justifying and explaining the fact that I'm going to be presenting quite a few things that I've bought, all of which are expensive in my opinion. But anyway, I've done my explaining, so I will get going with actually showing you what I've recently purchased. So we'll start with MAC first. It's just two things, well actually it's three things. The first thing is it's summer. I love bronzer in the summer more so than any other time of the year because I use bronzer all year round, and I've been kind of getting by with the Essence of Beauty brush, and I don't know whether this is specifically for bronzer or not. I like the shape of it. I like that it's quite round and fluffy, but it's scratchy, especially on my chin area, which is a really sensitive part of my face. So the makeup artist at MAC said get the 134. It's a really good brush. And I was a bit skeptical of it because it seems very flat if you look at it, and I wasn't sure it would distribute the product properly, whether I would be left with kind of streaky lines on my face. But actually it works really, really well, and I don't have to worry about blending the product in circular motions. It just seems to work really well with the bronzer that I'm using, which is Laguna by NARS. So I'm happy about that. I got some Studio Fix Fluid in NC30, which is a gorgeous colour. I still sometimes use the Skin Finish Naturals, but this makes me feel so good about my skin, and I do think it is the best foundation. If you're not allergic or you don't have any problems with MAC foundations, then do give this a try because it is wonderful. And I'm basically just trying to really reduce the amount of face products I'm using. So although I'm using bronzer, because my skin's quite clear at the moment, I'm just using the, well, this week I've just been using the Studio Fix in the middle of my nose, here, and on my chin, and that's it, and just trying to really reduce that down. The next thing I got was actually a lip gloss, which I got when I was about 17, and I hated it because I didn't know how to wear it and I wasn't skilled at makeup. Not that I'm really skilled now, but I think I know what looks good and what looks bad and how to work with products, in my opinion. Whatever. It's Underage lip gloss, which is super pink. It's a very opaque lip gloss. Turkish Delight by NARS is much more sheer than this. This is much stronger, but there is a way that you can make it wearable, and I literally apply it and then I use a finger, which is perhaps not sort of most, I should probably get a brush to do this, but I can't be bothered. So I just get a finger and I just spread it around my lips, and it looks super pink, but that's the only way that I find that I can wear it and not look porn star. So yeah, I really like it for summer. I think it would look great with a smoky eye. If you are scared of it, if you've tried it and you just think not for me, go for Florabundance or Pretty Plush Plush Glass, because they are really good alternatives. So little tip there. I've got some things from Benefit. Benefit is one of those brands, like, I think the products and the marketing is a stroke of genius, but the actual longevity and quality of the products sometimes lets them down. But I did really like the colours of these products, and that's why I bought them, and I've also heard good things about them. So first of all, I got one of the limited edition creaseless cream shadow liners. So how would anyone use this as a liner? I don't know, but this is in Prenup. It's basically just a really lovely pink, and I've been wearing it underneath my Claire's Accessories eyeshadows, which I still love. Still highly recommend everyone gets that palette. And then I got two of the kind of silky cream lipsticks, which are meant to be very similar to MAC Slim Shines, and Pinky Charm has done lots of really good reviews on these. I got I Do, which is, how would I describe it? It's kind of a pinky coral with gold specks in it, and it does feel a little bit gritty. It's not as smooth as a Slim Shine, but I really like these. I think it's a really nice product, and I gave one to a friend to try out, and she never wears lip stick or lip gloss, and she doesn't think it suits her, but she actually really liked this because it felt very light. And then I got a really bit of a statement colour, My Treat which is a really bright kind of fuchsia pink, but again goes on really smoothly, lasts a decent amount of time. I haven't had any problems with it, so they were good buys. I was happy with those. And then before I move on to the NARS, I'll just introduce my first Stila eyeshadow, which is in the infamous Kitten, and I've wanted this for such a long time and I just never got around to getting it. Finally got it. I have to say the consistency reminds me of the Claire's shadows, because it's just so smooth to touch. What I don't like is the fact that you kind of buy the pan and the actual like container separately. I think, you know, I'm not a professional makeup artist. I really don't mind if you just sell me it in here. You know, it's a nice idea, but I kind of think it's a bit unnecessary. And it's a bit confusing when you're buying it. You know, you just want the pan as it looks on the when it's presented at the makeup shop, but whatever. And then I got some NARS. First of all, I got another multiple. I've got 2 of these already. The other 2 I've had for about 5 years and I still intermittently use them. And I've got those in Copacabana and multiple. Not multiple, Copacabana and South Beach. And this one is in Maldives, which is kind of a taupey gold and really pretty for summer. If you're not aware of what the multiples are, they're basically a multi-purpose product for eyes, cheeks and lips, in theory. Although if you put it on your eye, it's going to crease like hell. So you have to really concentrate it on the cheeks and the lips. They're very similar to MAC's cream colour bases, but they're like 3 times the price. However, I really like them on my cheeks. They do look really good in the summer, and yeah, and that's a colour I've wanted for a really long time, so I'm glad that I got my hands on that. I got another palette-y blush thing. Is that how you would describe it? This is in Sin Casino, and I actually wanted Casino on its own as a bronzer because I kind of wanted it just to see what it was like. I have Laguna, and when I saw Casino in the shop I was kind of surprised because I always imagined that it would be super dark and not appropriate for someone of my skin tone, but it's actually not completely out of reach for someone like me, and I'm definitely going to use this as kind of a contour colour and then use the Sin on the apples, but it's pretty good for travelling because it's all in one. And Sin itself is very similar to Gentle by MAC. And then I got one more NARS lip gloss. Someone wrote on my review for NARS Turkish Delight, they said that I should try the more sparkly NARS lip glosses, that they were different from the creamy ones like Turkish Delight and Striptease. And I have to say thank you to that person because they were absolutely correct, 100%. The ones, the NARS lip glosses that have sparkle in them last longer on your lips. You don't have to worry about them slipping off. I'm actually wearing this one now. This is Orgasm, and I've had this on for about an hour. I can still feel product on my lip. It still shows up in the mirror, and it feels like value for money for me now, whereas Turkish Delight didn't because it lasted 2 seconds. So now I'm happy, and now I would recommend NARS lip glosses, but be careful which ones you choose. So yeah, I got this colour. It's just as the famous blusher is. It's kind of a peachy pink infused with gold. It's very light on the lips. It kind of just attracts the light in the right way, and it's really pretty. I think if you've got darker skin than me, then it would look amazing on you. It looks good on me, I think, but it would look amazing on someone with darker skin. So yeah, I got that, and that is it. But yeah, so that's my haul. I mean, I'm not going to say that I'm not going to buy more things before I go on holiday, but that's all I've got at the moment, and obviously if I get anything else in I will let you know. But thank you very much for watching.